So coming from working for a UX research team, I can definitely say that the UX researcher type of job is here to stay. Comparing the market now, or let's say a couple of years ago and now, and what I think is coming up next, we can definitely see an increase in roles available, because a lot of companies that did not have a research function before are now starting, and those that do have are expanding their teams. So there is definitely a lot of opportunity, and the demand is huge. And from what I also see, for the last couple of years, there has been a shortage of UX researchers in the US and internationally even more. So I definitely think that for those of you who are interested in the research piece of the technology, this is definitely a one career choice. But the skills and knowledge that you will gain during the program will really allow you to tailor and pick and choose what is that you want to do. It can go from anything technical to really being a creative. So here it's a variety of roles. It can be UX researcher, it can be UX designer, it can be interaction designer, it can be visual designer, instructional designer, to some of the, I would say, newer roles such as innovation designer or researcher. So I also think that over the next couple of years, we will see an increase, and a lot of new roles will pop up. One interesting thing I've noticed over the last maybe year or so, I get approached quite often by venture capitalists or investment firms or startup accelerators asking if I would want to join their team, because they also need people who would in a way guide and train these new businesses in how to become more customer centric. So this is definitely also a rising profession, I would say. And in addition to all that, there is always a lot of opportunity for consulting work in research and especially. So, and I also see that more being the case in Germany, for example, and other European countries where a lot of companies, when it comes to research, are at least 5 years behind. So what was the case, for example, back in the US when I worked for the iLab and then moved to Silicon Valley and then moved to Europe, what was the case, let's say 5 years ago in the US is now the case in Germany. And I think that in a couple of years, it will get to the point where Germany is now. So for those of you who are international, I would say this is the right time to go to any country that you would like and create an opportunity for yourself, an opportunity that will allow you to use the skills and knowledge that you've acquired in this program, and then tailor it to your personal interests. And of course, this is also the case for those of you in the US.